Oh. Hey, Marika.
Deirdre's out investigating whether or not the 11th world appeared somewhere else. Oh, and Sophia's waiting for you at the hall. She wants to talk to you again.
Got it.
How are you doing?
I should be asking you.
Well, actually, I feel better when I'm moving around. There's just so much to do, so... Dirk bought us this time, you know, so we can't put it to waste.
Wrong. It's not that we can't put it to waste, but we don't want to put it to waste.
You're right.
So Valfred's to blame for everything.
Not everything. Out of the 11 worlds chosen so far, 4 of those were chosen by the one king.
Which means 7 of those were chosen by Valfred, including the 11th.
I'm sorry. If I'd only talked to you about this sooner.
It's not your fault. Valfred's the one to blame for this.
He even made the Maidstrom vanish. But someone cooperated with me to protect Salsabil. It must have been Lizlan.
Yes.
That scoundrel! How could I have been working for him? I won't ever forgive myself for that.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Why would Valfred want to do such a thing?
At first, the One King planned to descend after fusing with the first 5 worlds, right?
If the One King would have come down without Valfred's help, why would Valfred up the number of fusions?
I don't know. But I suspect that drawing fragments of other worlds to this world is part of some sort of ritual.
That's right. I heard that in a vision when I touched that Desert Worlds book. Something about completing a ritual with the coming of the 12th world.
The Chancellor spoke of that too. The True Chronicle already says when the 5th fusion and the One King's descension are supposed to occur. But he had to make 12 fusions before the One King's descent instead of just waiting for him.
12.
If the 11th we've just experienced has failed, we've still got 2 left to go. But if it only changed course, then there's only 1 left.
Unfortunately, there's only 1 left.
Deirdre.
Did you find the 11th world somewhere out there?
Yes.
Just as I thought. Without the True Chronicle, all we can do is knock them out of range.
Where'd you find it?
Northwest Pheromond, near the eastern section of the No-Slaw Woods.
That area should be nothing but swampland with no people living there.
That's what I saw, so I doubt any towns or villages were affected.
That's good. At least it's good that nothing ended up like the Maidstrom this time. No, this is still a very dangerous situation.
Lou?
If the 11th world has appeared, that means an 11th Chronicle's out there, and if the Chancellor finds that...
He can bring about the 12th world.
No, we won't let that happen, no matter what it takes.
We've got to secure the 11th book before anyone else does.
Then let's get moving.
I'm going too.
Sophia!
The Order no longer has archivists, so the Chancellor himself will most likely go out to find the Chronicle. I was helping that man, and I even thought of him as my father. So I'd like to do what I can to stop him.
Sophia!
I get where you're coming from, so join the party.
Thank you.
As long as we're searching for a Chronicle, we might as well take Liu Tao along.
That won't be necessary.
Huh?
Someone other than him should know of the Chronicle's whereabouts if it's over there. I used a gateway to get a quick look. I called it Rarohenga.
Rarohenga?
That means hell in the language of my world.
Hell? That's not too comforting.
It's such an unusual, horrifying world that Rarohenga is all that comes to mind for a name. The Chronicle might... No. I'm sure it's somewhere in the middle of that world. Please be careful.
You bet. Wish us luck.
Okay. So it appears we have stuff to do, but now, of course, if you couldn't guess after all that, since we have the Furious Roar, there are now more characters to recruit. Like I said, you probably could have guessed that. So we're going to get on that right away. We're just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. So first we want to go and put Dolph in our party, because we need to head to Cragbark. And if you've been following the plot, if you remember, if you've been paying attention, you can probably guess what character we're finally going to recruit. We've seen him a lot. but we've never been able to recruit him, so you should know who I'm talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and finally recruit him. I don't think this one takes very long, so we'll get this out of the way. Because there's still I think 2 or 3 more characters after that, and we have new overworld music. That's pretty cool. And hey, we have a new area we can go to, but we'll go to that eventually. Ooh. I like this overworld music, it's nice. And again, this isn't really an overworld, it's more like a world map, but you know what I'm talking about. So we need to head to the town square, of course, so we can talk to Tigre. Yes. King Dolph, Sig. Tigre, get prepared at once. What is it? The Order is much more evil than we had imagined. We of the Furious Roar must join Veilwesh Company to stop them at once. We could use your help too, Tigre. So it's gotten that bad, has it? Very well, I can't offer much, but I'd be honored to join you. Thanks. Glad to have you on board, Tigre. Haha. Okay, so that was quick. I don't know why it takes you so long to be able to recruit this dude, but whatever. Anyway, next character, we can go right ahead, because that took no time at all. This one's gonna take a little longer. So, we need to head here. Don't worry, we're not going to Flassaria Forest. We need to head into Gineh Valley from the east side. Because now that we have the Furious Roar, like I said, a character should show up here. I think it's on the second screen. Okay. Same old enemies here, so... which is good, because I don't really have a very good party right now, but whatevs. Okay, that's not the right way. We need to head up and around. So we'll do that. Who could this be? You possess a chronicle. Are you associated with Veilwesh Company? Huh? How do you know that? Who is this? I have something to ask of you. Is it true that Veilwesh Company's tactician is the Elder Scribe? Yeah, that's right. I see. The hell? Hey, wait, who the heck are you? I got a bad feeling about her. What was that all about? Well, whatevs. Just walk on out of here. No big deal. Freaking crappy enemies. Okay. Yeah, what we need to do now is head back to the castle. And that should have unlocked a new quest. Involving said character, of course, obviously. It would only make sense, right? Yes, okay. Of course, we still have Keflin sitting there. He's a character that I think we can recruit now, but we'll get to him. We'll get to him in due time. For now, we'll do this quest. Oh, and there's this. We can report the quest.
Let's see.
Showdown with Dirk.
Way to go! You sure worked hard.
That big dummy, Dirk. He knew the Chancellor was going to erase our castle with the 11th fusion, so he borrowed Lou's tattoo, saved us, and disappeared. The big dummy. Well...
here's your reward.
Demon Spear. Okay.
A new assignment, huh?
I want to see the Elder.
Let's see.
I'd like to meet with the Elder of the Scribes. I'll be waiting in Flassaria Forest, outside Castle Retzelhoff's front entrance. Okay.
You've made up your mind, right?
Meet with this person. Go to Northern Flassaria Forest. Accompany Lou. Alright. Let's go for it. The Elder Scribe? That's Lou, isn't it? Something's afoot here. Now that you mention it, when was it? Some weird woman asked me if our tactician was the Elder Scribe. I wonder if it was her. Obviously. This kinda concerns me, so I think I'll go look into it. It's just outside the front entrance, right? If things go bad, I can make a quick escape. I'll go with you. Well, would you look at this? Our fearless leader is my bodyguard. It makes me feel important. Yeah, okay. So let's see what's going on here. Ah, it was that woman after all. Well, obviously. You're the one who wants to see me? The Chronicle of the Tatao Council. You must be Liu Shen, the Elder Scribe. And you? Are you a scribe? I am. Whoa. What? What are those red tattoos? You're an exile. That is true. I am Mun Tsang. These red tattoos mark the criminals who are forever banished from the woods. So, what do you want with me? I wanted to confirm something. Confirm? Something happened before you were born, or just after. I doubt you remember it. Back then, I suggested the scribes go forth from the woods so that we might actively resist the order. What? But none of the tribe, even honored Lao Quan, would lend their ears to what I had to say. So I tried to steal the Chronicle of the Tatao Council from honored Lao Quan and become the Elder. You did what? And as a result, those red marks became mine to bear. Forbidden from returning to the woods, I wandered about the lands for decades, contemplating my crime. And yet, Liu Shen, you are doing what it is I intended to do. You have left the woods and are resisting the order. What's more, you were accepted by honored Lao Quan and formally given the Tatao Chronicle. Why was I cast out, and why were you accepted? That is what I want to know. Liu Shen, prove it to me. Prove how you are greater than I. That it is fitting that you are received the Chronicle of the Tatao Council. It's not that simple. If you cannot, then I shall take back the Tatao Chronicle. What? Oh, looks like we got a battle. But I'm not too concerned since Liu's high level and has like the best equipment, so just do Silent Sand, and I really doubt this is gonna be much trouble. Yep, pretty much. Well, it takes care of that. So you are stronger than I. That's not it at all, and it sure isn't why I was chosen. But, you and I, how are we different? If you don't even know that, then that's your problem right there. Outsider, you know nothing of... I'd say he hit the nail on the head with that. What we have here? Oh, it's Luo Tao. Luo Tao? It would seem you have not changed a bit, Mun Tsang. The very fact that you think you and Liu Shen are the same is why honored Lao Quan denied you. What? For example, Liu Shen already had many friends when he returned to the woods. But you are alone. As it was then, it is now. Do you honestly not know what that signifies? Well, she's gone. She asked me how you're different, but I can't even explain it. I just don't know. It is not that she does not understand, but that she refuses to understand. Exactly. Maybe so. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so let's get on out of here. So now what we want to do is actually head to Fort Ark from the north side, and we should see her again. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, look who it is. Hey, you again. Ah, it is you, is it? I would like to speak with Liu Shen once more. Will you allow me to see him? Oh, I think we need him in our party, don't we? Crap. Speak with him? Oh no, not this again. No, I no longer have any intention of stealing the Tatao Chronicle. I do not know if I can get you to believe me, though. I shall wait here. If you choose to believe me, then please allow me to meet with him. Yeah, so we gotta go put Leo on our party, of course. So we'll do that real quick. And then I think we'll have her recruited and it'll all be good. And then I think all that's left is to recruit Keflin, and I think we can move on then. Yeah, so this is actually going more quickly than I figured it would, so that's nice. Okay. Alright, let's put Lou in our party. I need to put marks on Sophia and, like, check her equipment and everything, but we'll do that later. Alright, let's just get this recruitment done with. So I think when we go and recruit Keflin, we're gonna have to go through some ruins, so we'll probably, you know, change marks and stuff like that before we do that. So, yeah. So let's go back to Fort Sinus and take care of this business. There we go. Alright, now let's take care of this. Mun Tsang. Liu Shen, this is where you used the Chronicle of the Tatao Council in battle, is it not? Yeah. But your battle was not to break into Fort Ark. It was to save a young girl who had been entranced by the power of a Chronicle, or so I have heard. Well, I can't say I was thinking of it that way when I was doing it. Why did you do it? Why did you fight to save a single young girl, and one who was your enemy? Well, I couldn't just leave her like that. Sieg said he wanted to help her, and I agreed. So the way I see it, we didn't have any other options than to do what we did. Did we? Sure didn't. I see. I think I finally understand how you and I differ. You do? The only thing I had in me was my sense of purpose telling me what I had to do as a scribe. The only think, whatever. If I didn't love the world, I would not have felt the need to save or protect anyone or anything. But you are different. In you are many ideas that I have never had. I suppose you gained those from leaving the woods and living among the people in this world. And that is why I, honored Lao Quan, chose you. Mun Tsang, I wonder, if I were to live among all of you, would I be able to share in these same ideas? You'll never know unless you give it a shot, of course. Well, if you feel that way, then I don't have a problem with it. Well, come on inside then. Thank you. Alright, so there you go. Now we got Mun Tsang. Alright, good times. Okay, so let's head back, because we still have to recruit Keflin. I think we just need to talk to him. And, go from there. So, let's go ahead and take care of that.